Are you really serious about this? Yeah, I am. More serious than I have ever been in my entire life. You think I wear this crown and command armies, yet can't decide the one thing that truly matters to me. Yeah. You are the only thing I am sure of. From the moment you walked into my life, everything else blurred. Protocols, duties, expectations all faded. What remained was you. And now, I don't want to waste another second wrapped in hesitation. So yes, I am serious. Dead serious. I want to marry you. Not next year, not next month now. Tonight, if I must. You will not belong to another man, and I will not lose you to distance, doubt, or destiny. I've waited long enough, haven't I? I've watched you doubt your worth in my world, watched you question your place beside a man like me, as if your presence does already command more of my soul than any crown ever could. You've seen me in palaces filled with mirrors and gold, but still not known this truth. I trade every last bit of royalty for a single, ordinary moment with you. But am done waiting for stars to align. I am the stars in this kingdom, I decide what rises and falls. And today, I choose to rise with you as my queen. Not by bloodline. Not by court approval. But by my choice. You are mine, and I won't hide that any longer. I know this is sudden. But love doesn't move on a clock, does it? It does wait for seasons or ceremonies. It strikes violent, consuming, merciless. Just like the way you invaded my world. Do you remember the first time you spoke my name like I was the prince, just a man? That was the moment I knew I wouldn't be able to let you go. I fought wars without trembling, but the thought of losing you, it shatters me. So no, I'm not offering you a calculated proposal. I'm offering you me. All of me. And I want all of you, without delay, without boundaries, without anyone's permission, but yours. So, I'll ask you only once. As your prince? As your man? Not with the ring in a velvet box, or under chandeliers, but raw, honest, fierce. Will you marry me now? Will you let the world know that I am yours, and you are mine? Because no one gets to touch what belongs to me. And from this moment forward, make no mistake, you belong to me. Not out of force, but out of love so deep, it shakes the ground I walk on. I don't want to love you in whispers. I want to love you in vows. Ale. Proud. Eternal. You ask me that as if I could ever joke about you. As if I could utter your name, and not feel every vein in my body light up with purpose. This isn't a fleeting desire, it's not some royal impulse or rebellion. This is a vow I have already made in my heart long before today. You think I didn't weigh the consequences? I did. I counted every risk, every scandal, every storm that might follow, and still, none of it frightened me as much as the thought of losing you. I can survive 1,000 battles. But I won't survive a world where you're not mine. You're not just the girl I love, you are the only woman who's ever looked at me without fear or worship. You saw the man beneath the titles. And that's the man who wants you now, fiercely, fully, and without delay. I don't care if it's too soon, or too sudden for the world. I don't care what the ministers will say, what the people will whisper, or what history will write about this day. Because this is not about a crown. This is about you. About the moment I take you as mine in front of the world, and dare anyone to stop me. I know how insane this sounds. But you make me want to do insane things. The kind of things that feel more like fate than choice. I didn't plan to fall in love. I didn't plan to make you the center of my kingdom. But it happened. And now that it has, do you really think I'll let you walk away while I still breathe? You've seen the calm in me, now you'll see the fire. I won't sit idle while someone else dreams of you. I won't watch your light fade under a life that is mine to give you. I will give you everything. The throne, the name, the shelter of a man who would bring down empires for your smile. So yes, I'm serious. Deadly serious. We marry. Not later. Not after the politics settle. Not once everything is perfect. Because love isn't about waiting for the perfect moment, it's about seizing the one that's real. And right now, this is real. You and me, standing at the edge of a life no one understands but us. Take my hand. Take my name. Let the world burn behind us, if it must. But walk forward with me as my wife. As my queen. As the only soul who owns the one thing no army, no kingdom, no bloodline ever could my heart. You ask that question with trembling lips and uncertain eyes. But what you don't see is the way your doubt slices through me. I am the future king trained to lead armies, born into diplomacy and war. But I have never been more certain of anything in my life than you. This what I feel, what burns in my chest when I look at you. It's not infatuation. It's not rebellion. It's the kind of madness that comes once in a lifetime, and I would be a coward not to act on it. They can call me reckless. They can strip me of titles, exile me from my own bloodline, but they cannot take you from me. Because I won't let them. I am not marrying for alliance or tradition. I am marrying for love. For salvation. For you. You know what it means when I say I want to marry you. It's not just a ring or ceremony. It means I will carry the weight of your fears, shelter your pain like it's mine, and love you on your darkest days even harder than I do on your brightest ones. You think I don't see the way your past has made you flinch at happiness. The way your hands hesitate to reach for something permanent. But I am not them. I am not going anywhere. I will stay when you're scared. I will fight when you're silent. And I will kneel, again and again, before the throne of your heart if that's what it takes for you to believe this is real. We are real. And I won't let this love be silenced by the rules written before either of us were born. Yes, I know what's at stake. I know what marrying you means in a world built on bloodlines and expectations. But let me tell you something, I was not born just to carry a crown. I was born to change the meaning of it. And maybe that change begins with you. With us. With the scandal of a prince who dared to choose love over legacy. If I have to burn down the palace stone by stone just to make space for you beside me, I will. If I have to walk away from a kingdom to build one with you in it, I will. But what I will not do is walk away from you. Not now. Not ever. So yes, I'm serious. Dead serious. This is the proposal. It's a vow. One I made the moment I first saw you, even if I didn't know it then. And I don't need anyone's permission to keep it. You are mine not in chains, not in silence, but in fire and freedom, and everything that love was meant to be. I marry you. Not because I can but because I must. They trained me to choose wisely, to weigh every decision like a king, not a man. But loving you, this was never a calculated move. It was instinct. A pulse. A roar in my chest that no logic could silence. And I don't want to silence it. Because for once, I want to live like a man, not just a prince. A man who has the right to love, to fight for the woman who makes his heart beat differently, fiercely, fully. You asked me if I'm serious. Look at me. Hear me. And not just serious, I'm all in. There's no retreat. No second thoughts. No kingdom wide enough to separate me from what I feel for you. I've spent my life behind velvet curtains, speaking in rehearsed tones, shaking hands with people who would slit my throat if not for the crown on my head. But with you, I breathe differently. I speak without caution. I exist not as a ruler, not as a symbol but as a man stripped bare of all power except for love. And maybe that scares the world. Maybe it even scares you. But I've made peace with that fear. Because if I can't be free with the woman I love, then what is all this royalty worth? What is the meaning of power, if it comes at the cost of living a life without you? They'll talk. The court will erupt. My advisors will try to pull me away, whispering of scandal and disgrace, reminding me of treaties signed before I was even born. But none of that matters to me. I've decided. I will not marry for politics. I will not share a bed with a stranger chosen for diplomacy. I will not wear the crown if it means losing the only person who's ever seen me, not the hair, not the image, but the man who's quietly drowning in a palace of gold. You are the only thing in my life that wasn't handed to me. The only choice I'd ever made for myself. So when I say I will marry you, I mean it in every way that matters, in fire, in faith, in defiance of everything they've tried to make me. Let them disown me. Let them rewrite the line of succession. Let history call me reckless. But let you be mine. Let my last name settle on your lips like a crown, not a chain. I want you as my queen, not because I need to rule beside you, but because I don't know how to breathe without you anymore. Every moment without you feels hollow, echoing. And this life is meant to be filled with you. Your voice. Your leather. Your stubbornness. Your scares. All of it. I want all of it. I won't wait for the world's approval. I won't wait for the right moment. The moment is now.